Hello and welcome to another update video about Render. Today pushing here to the limits. A recovery was expected. We had that possible B wave on the chart. Yeah, we've had that on the chart now for a while. Didn't quite reach channel support down there, but turned around when it needed to, yeah, close to channel support. So the idea is now that this could be a B wave. So let me just take you through the count again. The idea is that we are working on a diagonal pattern here, a wave one to the upside. Diagonals are always very difficult also to count, and until they're finished, it's very hard to trade them. So we currently look at this as a possible wave one that peaked here in November 22, a wave two to the downside, a wave three to the upside, a wave four to the downside, a wave five done. Yeah, so the idea is that possibly this leading diagonal could be finished. We then came down quite rapidly in what I consider to be an A wave. Now the B wave was anticipated. This is standard resistance that goes all the way up to 244 and then to turn around into a C wave. Now, to say it's going to turn around in the red area is a bit speculative. I'm not sure if it will do so, because if you know about B waves, you know they can easily overshoot. They can create fake breakouts. So I would not be surprised if this B wave pushes higher. To trade B waves is difficult. So if anybody really entered in anticipation of that B wave, just be on your toes. Yeah, just be ready. This could easily also go higher as an overshooting B wave or something. Alternatively, this wave one was never finished and it might need a bit of a count adjustment, and we would then have to say that possibly, because it's a leading diagonal, the subwave structures are three wave moves, and that's a challenge you always deal with when you deal with diagonals, that this here was the third wave, this here was the fourth, and we're now pushing higher in a fifth. Yeah. But either way, that all goes in the same direction, which is up. If it's a B wave or a wave 5. Even with a B wave, you always need to consider they can overshoot. Yeah, if you've been following our channel, you know that. And the wave 5 could possibly reach the channel top, which would be around, I mean, depending on when it hits, but certainly around the $3 mark. Okay, but even overshooting B wave could reach that area, because so basically you can't really differentiate them. And that's the challenge, because the B wave will likely be a three wave move anyway. And so will be the wave 5, right? So they are both ABC structures, so you won't be able to differentiate them. That makes these diagonal patterns very difficult, but you know, how high could the B wave essentially overshoot? Let's take a look at that. Well, all the way to $3.03. Yeah, above that, it is very unlikely it's still a B wave. It could still be, but it's very unlikely. That's why B waves are so difficult and normally waves to either avoid or just trade with caution. Yeah, but we're now in standard B wave resistance. So unless we see a reaction here, and we might not see a reaction the way it's going, it's probably going to, well, actually it reacted just now to the golden ratio, but it can very easily push higher up just because it's a B wave. Just be aware. But so far we see a bit of a push here. We've now reach that trend line, so we might just be retesting that from below, and that would be in the middle of the support area. We are also now overbought on the 8-hour chart even, so we might react here to a degree, right? So that's going to be very, very interesting. B waves are notoriously difficult to trade and also to forecast, but we saw B wave coming, or at least a recovery coming, based on the analysis of the diagonal, an A wave down, a B wave up, or alternatively this is still the wave 5, but both are pushing higher, and until we see a reaction, we have to go with a B wave, or with the idea that the B wave could go up further. Yeah, but if we see some kind of a reaction here at one of these fib levels, either 227, currently struggling to get above that, but we may push higher later, or the 78.6 retracement at 245, then I think we will push higher. Next resistance would be 264. And then possibly all the way to that $3 level, which is channel resistance plus that 1.38 fib retracement that is relevant for an overshooting B wave. Only when we have wave A complete, wave B complete, we can calculate an accurate target for the C wave. Yeah, so I mean that correction anyway, that will probably take some time. I don't expect it to happen in just a few days, because look at how long the diagonal took to play out. Yeah, I mean, we talk beginning June 22. So if this diagonal took a year to play out, I mean, that correction may take a while as well. Okay, so just warning you here. Yeah, but let's see how high we go. At the moment, there is no indication that we have topped yet, but you should now be aware about the relevant levels and yeah, also the invalidation points. So hopefully you liked the update about Render. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.